morning. I'm just doing my makeup. It is a Tuesday. Look how long my hair is. It's very, I keep meaning to cut it when I had a shower. I usually just like snip over the sink because as you can see there's not very much of it, so it seems like a waste of money to go to a hairdresser and do it. However, I keep forgetting. Anyway, I'm sat on the floor doing my makeup because I'm actually going to a co-working space today, which I've not done in a very long time. Last time I did it I was in Prague, which was 2 years ago, and I've never done it in Edinburgh, and I saw that there is like an event going on today, so I thought, why not go along? I am quite busy today, but I thought, but also I've been spending this week like mostly hibernating and very much wintering this January, so like not making as many social plans, just letting my body rest and stuff after Christmas. But I am a extroverted introvert. I was sorry that cut out, but yeah, as I'm an extroverted introvert, I need some level of socialization. So we're going to this event this morning. I need to run and get my bus. Done my makeup for the first time this year. Anyway, let's go. I look so funny protecting my hair from the rain. Anyway, that co-working was so lovely. It was actually just me to begin with, and then a few more girls came in. I've now had 2 coffees, so I'm feeling like, but going back for lunch now, just gonna walk home and do the second block this afternoon. Hello, it's much later in the day. I'm just back from a gym class and I'm cooking my dinner, which is something different. So one of my New Year's resolutions is, well, in January to cook a new meal every week, and then the rest of the months just once a month, because January is like my wintering. I'm not making as many social plans, so I have time, but I know that's going to be unattainable when things pick up again. So today, this is my 3rd day of having this for dinner roll because I just made so much because it was new. I want to try it more. I have some tempeh. First time I ever cooked tempeh. I'm doing, it's meant to be like a chicken taco, but I'm doing a tempeh taco. And we've got iceberg lettuce, a pitta, cucumbers, tomatoes, which will be popped in it. And then I've made like a, oh, very overexposed, but like a yogurt, it's a yogurt mayo dill sauce to put inside. And I think it needs some sriracha, so putting that in it too. But it's delicious. I'm very much enjoying, and I bought all the ingredients. There's like a lot of elements to it, so I don't think I would do it that often, but it's nice every once in a while, and I'm enjoying cooking. I'm currently watching Ripple on Netflix, which is kind of quite a wholesome, pretty laid back series about the ripple effect, I guess. Like one person does one thing, which leads to another, which leads to another, kind of like sliding doors. It's quite nice. But yeah, just a good wind down because today has been very busy for me. So yeah, I'm gonna assemble this and eat it and honestly do a little bit more work, and then I'm gonna read my book. Delicious. Oh my goodness, it is so cold today. I slept in my fluffy hoodie that you saw me wearing a minute ago, which that means it's extra cold. I didn't have a water bottle because I couldn't be arsed getting up and making one. But anyway, hello. I'm about to put some more moisturiser on because my poor skin in the winter, it's so dry. I went to my 2nd art class last night, which was great. It was draped figure drawing, which, was that what it's called? Draped figure drawing? It basically just means drawing a person who's clothed as opposed to life drawing, which is drawing a naked body. So that was fun and interesting, but let me actually show you. The person, I can't, like, you're not allowed to take pictures of the person you're drawing or anything like that. Know that the person that I was drawing looks pretty much nothing like the person I drew. He looks like, okay, don't judge my skills, but here's my sketch. Look at his face. Okay, 1, very amateur, but 2, do you not think he looks like that guy from the In-Betweeners? So yeah, I need to work on like shading and using tone and everything, but I mean from far away it actually doesn't look too bad. But yeah, that was really fun. But it's the next day now and I'm actually about to go out for lunch with my friend who, he lives nearby and also works from home on a Thursday. So quite often we'll go and get lunch. I think I've mentioned it before. So yeah, I'm excited to leave the house. We put on some rings. My nails are terrible. I got gel nail, but like they've all chipped, which I feel like it's not meant to happen with the biab. Look at that one, it's fully come off. So I'm getting that taken off tomorrow, and I'm actually really excited. Not gonna do it again, I don't think. I've put some jeans on. Also, tonight, I've got a very exciting activity. She says, this arrived yesterday. A gigantic calendar. This is right up my street. Look, I even have, well, I got stickers from the diary I ordered, so I've put some of the ones in there for specific things, but I'm gonna fill it all out, or as much as I can. Obviously, I haven't planned my entire year. That fills me with so much excitement. Maybe a bit of anxiety when things aren't gonna be happening. I kind of thought that. I was like, am I shooting myself in the foot here by stressing myself out if I have no plans? But no, I don't think I am. I think I'm gonna enjoy this. It's a very type A thing to do. I was actually talking to my friend at Christmas time. She was like, Sally, I don't know if you're type A or type B. You're kind of a bit of both, which is like, I don't know anyone else who is like that. I feel like it's usually quite obvious. But this is a very type A thing I'm doing. But my chaotic nature is very type B. Anyway, for example, I'm leaving 5 minutes for a 10-minute journey, but here we go. I'm gonna go for lunch now. I'm very excited to just get coffee out. I talked about this in my vision boarding, I think, but going out for coffee is one of my favourite things in the whole world, and coffee with friends, even better. So I'm probably gonna get soup for warmth and coffee for fun. But yeah, it's a beautiful day outside. Hopefully it's not as cold as it is inside. Hello, good morning. Well, actually, good afternoon. It is Saturday. Gosh, I was about to say it's Sunday. Anyway, hello. I've just done a full face of makeup. One, because I just fancied it, and two, I've got a few plans today, so I thought I'd do that for a change. Firstly, nails are gone, which feels so good. I've just put like some nail strengthener on because obviously once you've had your nails done, it doesn't, even though the builder's meant to be like strong for your nails, it's not. But yeah. Very happy with that. I got that taken off yesterday and I've had a lovely morning. I treated it more of a Sunday than a Saturday because I'm doing stuff for tomorrow morning. But I went to sleep at 9:30, like I fell asleep at 9:30, 10 out of 10, and woke up at 9 AM. So yeah, I had like 12 hours sleep, which was great. I'm very good at sleeping, but only through the night. Like I cannot nap to save my life, which is probably because I sleep so much during the night. Anyway, that's boring chat. I was just very thrilled with my sleep and I feel amazing. So I woke up and I read my book in bed. I did that last weekend and it was so nice. I'm actually reading, this is what I wanted to talk about, The Wedding People, which is kind of doing the rounds online a little bit. I am this much through, so this is the front. So I'm about halfway through and I think it must be told it's over not that long a period of time. I'm halfway through and we've only had like not even 24 hours of the time period it's set in. So that's quite interesting, but I am really enjoying it. Lots of character development, which I really love in books, I think, and lots of like flashbacks. But I have quite a few books that I want to read this year. One of my New Year's resolutions, I think I mentioned it in my previous video, is to read more books that are like different to what I would usually choose, because I usually choose like the same kind of books. To be honest, this probably falls under the same kind of book, but it was a gift. But like I read The Prophet Song, which I don't know if I liked or not, but I'm glad I read it. It was really sad, but so interesting and makes you think about different things differently and has new perspectives, so I kind of want to read a bit more in that kind of realm. I have a lot of books downloaded on my Kindle, which I want to show you because I actually just bought a new Kindle case. I've had this other Kindle case for about 7 years that my gran got me for Christmas one year, but it wasn't the right size for whatever version of Kindle I have, so it didn't fit properly, but I just used it anyway. But I got a new one that does fit, and it's like a wee book. It goes in like that, and then when you fold this back, you can open it out as a little stand and read like that. Because I get the books for 99p whenever they come up, I've got quite a lot in my library to read, so I'm kind of a bit overwhelmed by the amount of books I have to read. I will read at least 15 books this year. I love reading, but I am not someone who can read like a book a week. I don't have the time, or I just spend my time doing other things instead. So one a month was usually where I'm at, and sometimes I'll read quicker, sometimes I won't. But last year was the first year I didn't record how many books I read in a long time. I I can probably go back and find out because a lot of them will have been on my Kindle, but I reckon I probably hit 15. There was, when I was in Paris and I was reading a book, it took me the whole 5 weeks to read it. I think it was quite big and I wasn't that into it. Once I've read this, I've got some more that I picked up. Well, one I found at home that I want to read, Hello Beautiful again. Seen a lot about this online. I am a sucker for like books that are popular because they are usually, I do usually enjoy them, so it makes sense. And then I got this for Christmas too, Mysterious Bakery on Rue de Paris, from the best-selling author of The Lost Bookshop. So I'm really excited for this because I've lived in Paris for a few months and I love it. I love it so much. I would live there if I could, but alas. So I've got those 3 to keep me going for the first few months. And then other ones I want to be reading this year is What You Are Looking For Is in the Library, which I think is kind of maybe similar to the Midnight Library, like different lives and stuff. Don't quote me on that. I did read the blurbs of these before I bought them, but I can't remember all of them now. Young Mungo I want to read. I read Shuggy Bane, which was really good, and again a different kind of thing that I would usually read, so I want to read Young Mungo, which I have downloaded. I have The Bee Sting, which again is quite a famous book that has good reviews that I want to read. The Vanishing Half, another one. Cloud Atlas, now I can't remember what that's about. I'll put a little blurb on screen, but I picked it because I thought it would be slightly different to what I usually read. Oh, that's all I seem to have. That's quite good. That makes me feel better. So yeah, that'll get me started and I'm quite excited about it. I do really enjoy sit reading. I'm actually gonna go have some lunch now and then head into town to buy a gift for my friend. I'm doing like a very specific gift, so I need to go around a few shops and prepare it basically, which I'm quite excited about. So I'm gonna go do that and I'm gonna stop in a bookshop. Not a bookshop, I'm gonna stop in a cafe, get a coffee and sit and read my book. I'm really loving that ritual. I've done it the last 3 weekends, every weekend this year. So that's been nice. I won't get to do it next weekend because I'm going to a wedding, which will be fun, first wedding of the year. But yeah, and then this evening I'm actually going to the Monkey Barrel Comedy Club. Every single week they do like comedy shows multiple times an evening on Fridays and Saturdays. So I'm going with one of my new Bumble friends that I made, which will be a nice end to a Saturday. And a bit more social because I've been trying not to be as social in January, but I'm getting the itch to see people again. I've also got some craft projects on the go, but we shall talk about that another time. For now, I'm gonna eat lunch and go on my wander. It's a beautiful day today, which is great. Catch you later. I'm on Princes Street now and I've got one of 4 elements of this birthday present so far. So fingers crossed we're gonna get the last 3 as well. That was very successful. I'm almost done. I actually got something for my sister as well. His birthday isn't even till March, so I'm feeling like on top of the world. Anyway, I'm going to Love Crumbs Cafe, which I've not been to since uni. So like 6 years, 7 years. I tried to go last weekend, but it was closed. So I'm hoping it's not closed this weekend because it's very cute. If you ever come to Edinburgh, definitely recommend. It's also on Grassmarket, which is like a touristy spot too. So yeah. Back from my little adventure and it was very successful indeed. I have got everything I need now. I just need to wrap it all. I bought a gift bag as well from the shop and look how cute that is. It's so nice because I have so much gift wrap stuff like back at home, but this is all I've got here and it's broken and it's not going to fit everything in. But I'm going to wrap my present now and I've realised I've got this nice paper to wrap. And I've got some tissue paper. I don't have any sellotape. I think my flatmate does, so I might ask her when she gets back. Just thought I might as well do this while I've got the time now and then I don't have to think about it over the next few days. So yeah, I've also curled my hair if you couldn't tell. I look really poodly, but I will brush it out later this evening. But yeah, I'm just gonna wrap this, obviously do some editing. I actually have to do a little bit of work. Well, I don't have to, I just want to do it, so I'm ahead of the game come Monday. I've got time to do it this afternoon, so may as well get that out of the way. And yeah. Excited to go to the wee comedy show tonight. That'll be fun. And for dinner tonight, I'm having that tempeh taco thing, but I'm cooking it again. I did my food shop and that is the one meal I'm having for the next 4 days. But it was so good, so may as well. Okay, let's get cracking. It is dinner time and I'm making my tempeh concoction. So we have tempeh marinating in all of this. This is garlic granules with olive oil. So it's olive oil, paprika, salt, pepper. It's meant to be oregano. It's also a smoky tempeh that I got, so don't know how that's gonna taste. And then here I have to mix this up, but it's yogurt, mayonnaise, dill, garlic powder, lemon juice, and that's like the tzatziki kind of thing. And then shred some lettuce, chop some cucumber, and also some tomatoes. Put it in a pitta, fry this up, and put it all in the pitta. So that is the plan. It'll probably take about 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna sit. And I'm watching The Summer I Turned Pretty at the moment, which it's the cringiest show, I think. I don't like it that much. I don't understand why it has so much hype, because it feels so unrealistic. Yet I'm still watching it, so am I a hypocrite? I don't know. But she's in Paris at the moment, and I love Paris, so I'm watching it. Sunday. I've had a lovely little chill morning. I actually had to do a bit of work, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. But now, as you can tell, I'm about to go for a run. Where's my watch? Yeah, I'm about to go for a run and brunch with one of my friends, which will be lovely. I think we're gonna go round Arthur's Seat and then to Rock Salt Cafe for brunch in Leith is the vague plan. So yeah, we will see. It is freezing. Last night was really fun. So much better than I thought. I feel like with comedy shows, you never really know, because it was one of those ones where they have 4 comics performing, and it kind of reminds me of The Fringe, where they do like an hour and everybody gets 15 minutes, and it's kind of hit or miss, some are good, some are bad, but I'd say 3 or 4 of those guys were really good, and it was really funny, and even the host was very good as well. So yeah, we had a great time, and then we went to a place on Cowgate for a drink called Ox 184, I want to say. I've never seen it before, and it's kind of like a rogue place in a way, because it's surrounded by like the Three Sisters, which is a very lively pub, like sports pub, student vibes, and all of the clubs are on that street. But then it's just like this posh bar, which kind of felt like, that was really nice. I had a non-alcoholic beverage because I am doing dry January at the moment. I kind of feel like it's a bit of a cop-out though, because I haven't really, that's the first opportunity this whole month that I've had to drink, so it's not been that much of a challenge, but I mean, that's fine. I also have a wedding next week, so I am going to drink at the wedding, I think, which kind of defeats the whole point, but it's better to do a little bit than not at all. Anyway, we're not talking about that. We are going to go to Hollywood. I need to dry shampoo my hair and mobilise. I actually might be meeting up with Callum today. He's been in the Borders this weekend, and so when he's driving up north he might come past, but I'd meet him in the Pentlands, which is south of Edinburgh, just because it means he then doesn't have to come all the way into the city centre because the traffic is shit, and I can easily get a bus out, as you saw last week. So might do that later, might not, but for now I gotta get going, and I'm excited for brunch. I think I'm gonna have the French toast or the pancakes. I'm feeling like something sweet after that cake yesterday, which was so good, but £5.30 for a slice of cake. Cannot get over the Edinburgh prices. Hello, and we're back in the flat. Today has been busy. I wonder how many steps I've done actually. Ooh, 24,000. I went on my run and brunch, which was so nice, and then had a 15-minute turnaround to get changed and get back on a bus to the Pentlands. And I met Callum and we went for a wee misty walk, which was nice. And I got a brownie and a chocolate orange out of it, so 10 out of 10. Anyway, it's like 4 p.m. I can't believe it's only 4:15. I feel like I've had such a long day. I mean, a great day full of so many things, but I am knackered. I ran 17k because we did our run. I ran to the run, did the run, then ran home, and yeah, it ended up being that long, which was longer than I expected, but it was really fun. Anyway, I have come home, done my washing, and immediately sat down to paint, and I've finished. It's, I mean, very simple. I'm gonna write happy birthday here because it's a birthday card, but I just had to do it immediately because I think I'm gonna crash out at like 7 p.m. If I sit down, I might not get back up. So yeah, I did the birthday card now, and now I need to pack for heading up north on Tuesday for a few days, and I need to pack for the wedding that I'm going to next weekend. A lot of life admin to do this evening, but I had such a nice weekend, and I am hopefully going to sleep very well tonight.